Welcome to Queens, New York. This is Shea Stadium. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Benson. What do we need to know here?
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
Now into the ball game on defense, Kazuo Matsui. He'll play second. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 1. The pitch. That one's in there. So we're off and running in Game 3. And now the 0-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Outside. And the right-hander deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth. The base paths, he handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Piazza too late with that one. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Bounce to the left side. Throws to first. One out in the top of the first. JT Drew now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. Big time power. That's in for a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. And that's outside. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets coming to bat. At the ballpark and getting to start, John Thompson.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jose Reyes. And a pitch. Strike one. And he deals. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Now at the plate, Mike Cameron. Hard ground ball, base knock. Cameron stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Piazza swings, hits a laser, left center field. And it hits the fence. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
And now it's going to be Mo Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Jones snags it on the run. David Wright up now for the Mets. In there for strike one. And ball one. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 1-0. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Good job to fight that one off. Got him. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now, Andrew Jones. The pitch. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Gets it to first. Third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Kazuo Matsui. And here it comes. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7. The right fielder,
Cliff Floyd up now for the Mets. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you,
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. This place is absolutely loving it. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Swing at a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
batting 9. No pitcher.
Chris Benson digs in now. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right-hander kicks, deals, gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones moving to his left, makes a nice running catch. And the inning is over. But the Mets get even on this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Benson back to work. Ground ball right side. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So now here's the pitcher, John Thompson. Thompson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air, left field. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting. Number 1.
So digging in, number 1. The walk and a run scored his first time. In there at the knees, and that's strike one. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcus Giles. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And the 0-2. On the ground right side, Giles. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The batter, the center fielder,
Mike Cameron up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit. Mike Piazza doubled in his first AB. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mo Vaughn. Good eye right there. Piazza leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to first. Out number 3. Mets strand 1. They're down 2-1. Righty delivers. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
On a line out towards center. Cameron tracks it down for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one ripped. Cameron going back on this one. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And the Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. That's in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the right-hander deals. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Kazuo Matsui.
Here's the second baseman, Kazuo Matsui. Grounded out his first time. Bunting for a hit. Chipper fires to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Floyd, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's hard hit on the line. Thomas makes the play, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Mets, and they trail it here 2-1. The wind and the pitch. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. And next for Atlanta, Andrew Jones. First time up, he grounded to third. Ball one, no strikes. Good eye right there.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Bounce to third. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Charles.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And there's a ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Line drive, base hit, and the inning continues with the pitcher's spot up next.
The pitcher, number 52, John.
2 outs, runner at first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Thompson. In there, and it's 0-1. Thomas off of first with 2 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. To first, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. Strike 1. And a pitch. Rips one to right. Drew makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jose Reyes will hit next.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
0-2 now. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Reyes into second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Cameron. Here's a high chopper. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. Mets leave 1, and our score remains 2-1. Kicks and deals. That one missed. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Marcus Giles. Move to first, and he's back standing. Late with the swing there.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Grant Roberts getting loose out there. Franco getting loose as well. The 1-1. Slice down the right side. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses. 2-2. Right-handed reliever, and there he goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. No outs. Runner on second. That's ripped. Base hit. Cameron fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Giles gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 1-1. Nice stop. The throw right to second and 2. What a play.
Well, he just sucked the oxygen out of the other team's dugout with that great play. Makes the dive and is able to get up and start a double play. They were thinking they were going to get some momentum and get a rally going this inning, but it all came to a halt right there.
Chipper Jones, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Now batting,
Johnny Estrada next up for the Braves.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And first offering is fouled off. Estrada goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. The pitch. Bounced out to short. The throw to first. And Estrada is out. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Thompson back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Mo Vaughn digs in now.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And there's a hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a very getting back into this ball game.
And that one clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Goes down looking. Kazuo Matsui getting ready to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First offering misses the mark. Vaughn, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a strike. There's a 1-1. That one pulled foul. Tap back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Mets strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And a pitch. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The center fielder, number 25,
Andrew Jones next up for the Braves. This guy has turned into a beast. They say you win. Up the middle. On to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Charles.
2 outs, base is empty. Charles Thomas next up for the Braves. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. And he deals. In the air, left side. Thomas under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the left fielder, Shane Spencer.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
9. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. They say you win. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spencer, the runner at second with one away. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Reyes in the box now. Takes strike one. And the righty deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Mets leave one, and they still trail it here 3-1. To lead it off, Eli Marrero, and this is a big at bat in this ball game. And a pitch on the corner for a strike. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Swung on, belted. That one back. And out of here. An absolute blast to left. And they add a run. It's 4-1.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Up for the Braves. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza makes the grab, and there's two gone. JT Drew next up for the Braves. On the ground. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. And that is that. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out.
Of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. And out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they inch closer. It's 4-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter. You would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Out to short. Zips it to first. Piazza out in the play.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mo Vaughn. And the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And that's in for a strike. And a 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Third baseman, David Wright.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. And here's the first baseman, number 19. There's the strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Mark Guthrie, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the center fielder, Andrew Jones. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 2. And on the mound is the closer, John Smoltz. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 29, John Smoltz.
And stepping in for New York, Kazuo Matsui.
The second baseman, Kazuo Matsui.
The wind of the pitch. Smoltz, a 6'3" righty, 185 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. There's the strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel. Beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. And next for the Mets, Shane Spencer. That one's in there, 0-1. Outside. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Vance Wilson, a runner on first with 2 gone for him. In there for strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Spencer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's even up.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.